Feels new. Yeah,
a
cool.
Ouija, but now shaking hands with the dead.
I like the hand. Yeah, I think that's very well. The best horror movies make you feel grateful to be alive.
Yeah, that's good. Hey guys, welcome back to another Composers React. I'm here with Jelle Jansen.
Happy to be back. Thanks for the invite.
Jelle and I, we have been creating music, since we were 14 years old or something, back together,
Sounds
a lot of electronic music.
Yeah.
You are still continuing with humanal electronic music, playing a lot of festivals and clubs,
Yeah.
which is very cool to see. But there's something else we have very much in common, is we have a weird sadistic thing. We love horror. We have a sweet spot for it.
Yes. I don't know why, but it's maybe something that happened in our youth. I don't know. It's something fucked up. But I love horror movies, and I'm glad you have that as well.
We got a weird itch.
Yeah. There's a lot of friends who don't like horror movies. It's like a small percentage, I think, of the friend group.
Yeah.
It's maybe also a good indication that the mental health of
It's
the
better probably with them than with us, but sure, I still kind of get my get a little itch from it,
Yes.
from our movies. So therefore, I brought the cool trailer and the movie that's out. Talk to me.
Yes.
Let's just dive in and then see what we think, because I've already seen it, but you haven't.
No, I haven't. So yeah.
Let's dive into it.
All
Talk
right.
to me.
Let's check it out.
You busy tonight?
You want to turn,
Pitch
eh?
down ring.
My mum leaves at 9.
So you're 10.
That's pretty cool.
Where'd you get it from anyway?
Apparently it was the hand of someone who could connect
Sort of
with
a
the dead.
Ouija.
I heard it was the hand of a Satanist. And the other hand's just out there.
Oh,
White people.
pretty
shit
nice
nowadays.
glitch.
White people.
All right, let's do this! You know the drill. Say, talk to me.
Here we go.
Talk to me.
I like that crunchy sound.
He's choking!
83 seconds, get it off him!
Intense. Wow.
Well, I could
Okay.
open the door, but you didn't shut it.
Grimy sound.
The spirits, they followed us.
We have to do something! You want to do it again?
Heavy.
They're not
A
gonna
lot of
stop.
bone crackly cracks.
What was it?
What? I don't know!
I let you in. I let you in.
Oh yeah. This is a very famous trailer sound. From Alien.
Oh my god.
Yes. Playing some games.
The
All
dog
right.
is quite random at the end.
The dog, yeah. He wants part of that fun.
Yeah.
Funny enough, because I have seen the movie, I understand what the dog is doing there.
Okay, yeah.
There is an interesting scene.
Right.
I can tell you that before spoiling it.
All right.
The last part, actually, of the trailer is the iconic Alien 1 trailer sound. So they made this weird kind of alarm scream.
Ah, okay.
They're using that as well.
Cool.
But I'm curious, actually, what you think. Because I've seen the movie, I've seen a little bit of the reference
Yeah.
that they're doing. What do you think?
I think I actually saw this trailer before, but I think it's really good. It's really intense. You really have the feeling like, okay, there's a quite a quick build up, and yeah, it does interest me now. It does very much interest me, and I think the sounds and the intensity of it, I've not heard anything new in that particular sense, but maybe the music in the movie is much more original. But it's on the spot. It's on point. Let me put it that way.
Very climactic.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
It gets you on the edge of your seat.
Exactly. That's what it does, and that's the whole point of it. So
I think
Yeah.
so. So the movie starts a little bit in this like house party, and
Yeah.
and you hear some like clubby beats. But normally in movies, if
Yeah.
you use kind of these beats, it's always kind of a little bit off. It's not what the youth is listening to. Nobody ever put that song on.
Yeah.
But actually, they did it pretty right.
Okay, all right.
You hear kind of like these beats dropping, and I'm like, yeah, that's actually what people will listen to.
Exactly, yeah.
And there is this brilliant remix of Edith Piaf. So they made this kind of hip-hoppy mix of Edith Piaf, and they use it on a scene where it wouldn't necessarily be the fit that people would choose. To have the fun of it, kind of your teenagers having some fun, not really taking it so serious. And I think that worked really well.
Nice.
I also believe this is two brothers YouTubers, and they made this movie, and it's pretty cool to see as well, like how this came to reality. They're really trying to it, and then they found A24 as a distributor. Really cool to see that they tried to make this movie. And again,
it doesn't look like a low budget movie. I mean, it's in terms of what is happening probably, but it doesn't look like a B movie. Let me put it that way. So
I thought it was a very fresh wind. It's a little bit of a new take on, of course, the Ouija board.
Yeah.
Now it's like a hand, and you're making a connection kind of with the other sides. No, I thought this was pretty cool. I believe they made it for around like 4.5 million. And I believe when we are creating this video, they already made 80 million back. So this is a big success for them.
That's quite a big success indeed.
But it's cool. I
Nice.
really like that there is a fresh wind, especially in horror, that we need to try some things out.
Yeah.
And also music-wise. And... Yes, but you're saying this trailer is more of like climactic. It gets you on the edge of your seat.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to sound bad in terms of that the music is bad or anything. It serves its purpose very, very effectively in the sense that it builds up. But I'm not hearing anything new. Let me put it that way. But it can be that it might be in the movie. But the horror movie itself, the concept, it does feel a little bit new to me. And that's nice, because I think since 2010, 11, when was Insidious released? I'm not sure, but around like more than 10 years ago, James Wan started this sort of making all these horror movies, which all felt very new and fresh after, I don't know, Saw 75 or something, like there was a new guy in town and he made a lot of cool movies with Insidious, Conjuring and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's still going strong with the Nun.
They're still milking it. They're still milking it. I sincerely hope that we're gonna find a sort of a new wave of horror movies in that as well. Maybe this is part of that
This
wave.
one was exciting to me. I didn't know much about it. Then that A24, I really like a little bit of their indie approach to things. They have like more niche movies, but they kind of bring it to a bigger audience.
Yeah.
Same for this one. And then I discovered it's the YouTube brothers, Raka Raka. And then it's also fun because you see them kind of portraying this path since Corona, and they're trying this, and they're failing and winning and failing and winning, and eventually they're landing this.
Yeah.
I think that's always an inspiring story that you don't hear. It's like, there's this huge studio. It's something that you can create yourself if you just have enough perseverance, discipline, and love for telling stories. And I believe these guys, they have been creating all this cool movies since their childhood as well, but now kind of on the big screen.
Nice.
Pretty cool. So I'm very, very happy for their success. And for me, it was kind of a fresh win. It's like, okay.
It feels new. Yeah,
a Ouija, but now it's shaking hands with the dead.
I like the hand, I think that's very well.
Yeah, they have these two things. They say, talk to me, then something happens, and then they also say, I let you in.
Okay.
So it goes a little bit deeper than that. So cool, very cool twist to it. A little bit of like a psychology twist to things.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. And something that we like. We like to have all this horror
I'm
experiences.
definitely gonna check this one out. Yeah.
I have asked this once before to a composer next to me. Do you think it would so if you do a soundtrack for this and you need to see these images and you need to surround yourself with all this horror, do you think it actually influences you as a person that you are surrounding yourself with all these horrific images and then also sound?
How do you mean influences?
It means that if you surround yourself with that, like I always say, you are with who you are and you are your situation.
Yeah.
If you surround yourself in kind of this dark, horrific thing, don't you think it influences, or do you think like that you can easily let this go?
It probably influences you, and for some people it might be not the kind of mood they would go for. For me, somehow I do like it, but I think that's also part of a horror movie, is that it makes you feel bad and tense a little bit at the same time. And I don't know, what was it? I think it was in one of the Netflix Black Mirror. There was one episode I remember, which was about a horror movie taking place in real time, but then on a server. I don't know. It sounds weird, but you just have to watch the episode. Anyway, the point is that one of the guys in that episode said, the best horror movies make you feel grateful to be alive.
Yeah, that's good.
And I thought it was a really good sentence, because after a good horror movie, you're sort of, you're relieved, and you're
in this more
sort of
relaxed reality.
out of the nightmare.
I guess it
shows you a kind of dark side of life.
It gives contrast.
It gives contrast, and I think that's a good horror movie will do that to you. So I'm eager to see if this one will give me that gratefulness as well.
I do like what you're saying. Like for me, some people say, "Oh, I got a jump scare like 5 or 6 times, so therefore I find it scary." For me, it's that suspense. It's not the jump scare. Sure, that you trick me out, like you got me. You know, it's fine, you got me. But that's not really the scary part for me. It's this weird tense feeling, this weird kind of suspense that constantly is there. You don't know sure what is going on.
Yeah.
And most of the time when something reveals itself like a monster, I'm like, okay, I get it now. Now I know what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
And then my suspense drops.
Yeah.
I think they did it pretty well.
Yeah.
It's a suspenseful film. So go check it out. And then for you guys, I'm very curious what your favorite horror movie is, or maybe even a game. Let us know in the comments. Definitely, I'm gonna check this one out one more time, maybe with you, and we kind of freak out on our kind of horror little tingle that we have.
Let's kick it. Yeah.
For now, I want to thank you for watching and see you next time. Hey there, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like this one, check out this video or that video. And if you want to support the channel, make sure to click on top of my head on the logo and subscribe to the channel.